All right, we're looking at mobility and loosening up the back, the shoulders, keeping the core working throughout. The first thing, grab a band or a towel. You can use a towel for this one. Just make sure you get wide enough grip. And you're going to stand with your abs braced. You don't want your pelvis to rotate like this. The lower back should not be where the pressure is. Take the ends of the band in my case. Lock the abs. Going to come up, behind, about here, and back over, in front. Don't have to go any lower than that. Abs brace. I'll show you again what happens if you don't brace. So I do that round the back. You don't want that to happen. So lock the abs. Everything works together. You feel the whole body swaying here. Right there. And I feel a strong resistance across the chest. And instability in my left shoulder. We'll all have these little things. Okay, we're going to be kneeling now. So foot flat down, 90 degrees or so in the knee. Hand to the floor. On the open side, twist high as you can. Don't throw the arm. Place the arm there. See, I'm swaying myself there a little way. That's okay. Opening out the abs as well. I feel the abs quite strongly. And we're not going to move from this position. We're just going to move the arms themselves and not the leg. Rotate the other way. Twisting. As far as you're comfortable, meet the resistance and then come back down again. 2 and 1. Can you get the other side too? So knee is down. Start with the abs brace, always a good habit. Arm inside. Twist. And I feel this one in the adductors on the inside of the leg. The other side I did not. So you might find some strange muscles coming out. In this case, it's not strange, but one side will usually be different to the other side. About 5 or 6 on one side, then you put the hand down. Go on that other side. More range of motion this way. 2 and 1. Good. And down to the floor, we'll do our hand to the side. Ease backwards. A lot of you know this one. Melting to the floor a little bit. Up, across, focusing on one side. Down and back. And up. Next one, we're actually going to be all the way down to the floor. Hands on shoulders or head, it's up to you. Squeeze the shoulders. And in this case, you're going to bring them down and here. Now, if that's easy enough for you, come back up. Put them into a Y position. Squeeze down. Bring your little fingers as close as possible. Back up. Hands on the head. Arms into a Y. Round and back. And you can go for about 5 or 6 of those ones. If it's a trouble for you, just go back, shoulder blades coming together. And turning over all the way back. I'm going to grab one knee, pull. Pull. Now, if that one's comfortable, have one leg extended, pull. Pull. Gives you a little bit more pelvic stability. Come back this time with a little twist. So you pull halfway down the leg, slight push on the knee. So it's externally rotating the whole leg. Now into a bridge. So this time we can do something a bit different. Push your elbows to the floor. Bring your feet quite close. Keep the tension of your elbows pushing down. Brace. Make sure you're not rounding here. You want to keep the abs involved and get that lock. The shoulders have added a little bit more to this. If you want to get the glutes, you're closest to the hips. Get the quads a little bit further away with the foot flat. The hamstrings start to creep in here as well. And then furthest out, almost pure hamstring in this case. Good. Right, bring the knees together, hands flat down. Slowly twist. If you meet any resistance in the back, don't push through. Just return to the central position. And this one gets one spot in the back. Then you can do the wider one. wide feet, and then the top knee is the one you're trying to get, and it moves from the back to my abs in my case. On this side, the same but less tight. Gonna grab the knees, big hug, knees together. On the exhale, same again, this time with wider knees. Like it's a bit of adductor. Coming on up, cross the leg over, turn, it's tricky for some people, turn towards that top knee, pushing the elbow towards the knee. So you end up getting the spine from the side, from the front, not the side, looks like this. And you might get many different muscle groups, but the back is the primary one we're trying to seek out here. And final one, pure hip flexor. Belt line tucked, glute is really going for it here. Keep the tension on. Small little movements here, just a small little rock. Staying very upright. The hip flexors, iliopsoas, and the TFL in the corner there, trying to get stretched out here. As long as you keep the glute fired. If you don't fire the glute, go away to here, won't feel a thing. But you lock the whole pelvic complex, it's right there, right there. Switch over. So tilt, my glute is firing hard, forwards and backwards. Little rocks. And if you use the abs here, pull them up, it'll help posteriorly tilt the whole pelvic complex and add a little bit more stretch potentially. On this side, I feel it more on the outside, the TFL, than I do in the center, but it's still hitting the same region. Because when that's tight in life, it twists, puts pressure from the right here into the lower back, it tightens up and stiffens completely, and it also ends up leaning us forwards. So we think we're upright when really we're slightly forward, or even worse, rounded like this. So shoulders back, chest is up, tilt that pelvis, draw the abs, pose.